Morning, guys.
Good morning.
It is July 25th, AT day 168, and we just passed Mount Eisenhower. Didn't go up to the top, but we had some friends that did. We're hiking with our buddy Finch back there, and Renaissance Man and Ketchup, and those are the guys that went up to the top of Eisenhower. 1 second. So obviously we're in the clouds. Our intent was to get to Mizpah shelter yesterday and possibly zero today, because the weather was probably going to be too bad to get over Mount Washington, and indeed it probably is. So we got a little break in the rain, and we decided to leave Mizpah and head towards Lakes in the Clouds hut, which is about 4.5 miles. About 4.5 miles, Finch?
That's right.
From Mizpah hut. And then we're gonna make another decision there. Maybe stop there, set up a stealth camp. But tomorrow's looking like a high wind advisory, and that's not good for going over Mount Washington either. So we're gonna have to see how things go. Doesn't look like we're gonna be able to fly Cyclops at all today, though. Can't win them all. Woo! Anyway, let's hike. See ya!
Thanks for this meal and no service charges.
Okay, 4.7 mile day today. Yeah, you heard me right. 4.7 miles. So we made it to Lakes of the Clouds hut, and we started off at Mizpah spring hut and Nauman tent site. We actually set up our tent in Nauman tent site. Pretty much rained all night, and we packed up fairly early in the morning and dipped into the hut for leftover breakfast, and we kind of sat there until about 10 o'clock because we were waiting for the weather to break. Now it was rainy and windy. We were in the clouds, and we were getting a weather forecast that the rain and cold front should pass by us at about 10 o'clock. So we waited in the hut where it was warm and nice, and then we made a break for it. So we left at about 10 and immediately climbed up to the ledge and then up to Mount Pierce. And then we entered the presidentials, Mount Pierce being the first of the presidentials, even though we've already gone over Mount Lincoln and everything like that. And then we continued along the ridge line here. We bypassed Mount Eisenhower. It's a blue blaze that goes up to the top there. And since we're in the clouds the whole time, we decided we're not going to do any blue blazing. So we just pretty much made a beeline for Lakes of the Clouds hut. And when we got there, we're trying to figure out what to do. Tomorrow's supposed to be a clear day, and it's supposed to be thunderstorming around 3 p.m. So we asked, and they had bunks available at the Thru-Hiker rate, which is $126 a night per person, which is pretty expensive for a bunk that's not very comfortable. And we ended up getting a room for all 5 of us, and it was a pretty smelly room. All 5 of us stayed there, and we got dinner with that and breakfast included, and it was a huge dinner and a huge breakfast. And tomorrow's supposed to be a clear day, so we intend to head out early in the morning and conquer Mount Washington and continue on out of the presidentials.